Hi everybody,
How we doing, guys?
How's it going?
and welcome to another episode of Ghost Talk at last. I know it's been a while,
We
folks.
got there in the end.
Everyone's been busy, but we're going to be talking about and reviewing the 30s Drive episode, which has actually got a phenomenal response.
Yeah.
40 odd comments, 2k views near enough, and
Yeah, thank you, guys. It's,
Yeah.
it's proven to be the most popular one we've done
and we've
so
hit
far.
96 subscribers
Which is good.
on YouTube, which is brilliant.
It's climbing, it's climbing.
So good, yeah. Basically now the investigation was nearly 2 months ago.
Oh, is it that long?
It's mad, isn't it, to think? When you think about it,
And-
nearly 2 months ago.
Well, it just started from the beginning, didn't it? We obviously had a chill and walk around, and then me and the boys went to go to the Chinese, and Alan stayed on his own.
Yeah, and we witnessed a boy racer trying to impress the local girls, burn out his clutch, which is quite
But-
funny.
We didn't push him.
No.
We left him there.
And we laughed at him.
Alan turned on his spirit box, didn't he? And straight away they were intimidating him. They said something about his dog, and obviously his dog has died.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was that stairs area as well, straight away. Like, me and Alan was just picking up on like that scent coming down the stairs. And
Yeah.
I said there's an interesting story about behind that scent, which I'll explain to you later on.
Yeah.
Just don't wanna
Was
spoil it.
was
at the minute.
that doing the walkthrough before we went?
Yeah,
to
yeah, that
Chinese?
was literally as soon as we had the keys and went
When
in.
we was just
Yeah.
messing about, yeah, because I just had that feeling of like you walk in there, no one has been there for years, even though it's probably used on a daily basis, and like my head was tingling, and
Yeah,
it was just a weird feeling, just because it's so old.
yeah. And I think a lot of it was to do with it's all still period deco in it, like 70s stuff.
That's it. And then they went out to find everything they could, period correct charity shops
Yeah.
and that. So you think
Yeah.
there's all different energy things attached to these, and they're all
You
in
never
one
know.
place.
And
Yeah.
it was definitely you could smell the damp in there. So
Yeah.
it's an
Yeah.
issue with that. But yeah, you walk in basically straight into an alleyway. You've got the infamous coal bunker on your right. Take a left, then, and you're in the kitchen.
You've also got a room straight on with obviously the movie stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
with
isn't
the
open
wall.
a lot of the times apparently, but it was open for us.
Yeah, and it's basically covered in
Sorry.
movie stuff and pictures of supposed apparitions
Yeah.
that they caught there. And I'll say, I don't mind saying this, that a lot of them are clearly fake.
Yep.
You can see that, you know.
Yeah, you can
There's-
debunk them.
There's one photo, and it's infamous, but it's like, I think it's by the stairs, and it's just that black fog, but it's too dark. You can just see someone, well, it looks like someone have gone into paint and just scribbled
Yeah,
on there.
yeah, I know. I mean, we took a lot of pictures there and nothing really came out.
It's-
You know, check out my Flickr profile if you want to see them.
It's slightly overhyped, I think, but it was a good night. We started off in the living room.
We did with a visual. Was it the PX you had going?
Yeah, we had a few bits going, didn't we? The PXs go in, the K2s would go in.
And that little, I want to call it a lightning bottle, but you know, it was electric
yeah,
bottle, wasn't it?
lava bottle sort of thing.
Yeah.
But not lava, it's like the little with the electric
I
spikes.
I didn't catch her, and they called me an idiot or something, because
Yeah.
Alan wanted me to go on him and focus on him with the camera, and all of a sudden this,
If I switched on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, when we was doing that, I mean, you were sitting on the sofa, leaving
That's
a
right.
gap in between us, and it was almost as if someone sat next to us,
Yeah,
wasn't it? And
yeah.
I said, where I was on the left side of the sofa, it was just so cold, and said you could put your hand over and you literally could feel the difference.
So
and
yeah, so somebody was sat in between me and Joe, and I felt like a cold energy come through the door, which was behind me.
straight past us,
Yeah, and then
straight in.
sat on the,
But there was knocks and bangs upstairs the whole time during
Yeah.
that, which you've got on camera as well.
yeah, and that was the weird thing. They, next door, we're holding a party, so we kind of it could be noises like that. But then after 11 o'clock, it went really, really quiet from next
to
door.
be
so-
honest,
yeah.
yeah, they were quite good. It was quite quiet. They didn't hear nothing really from them.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, as soon as the kids went in from the garden when it was dark, that was it.
We didn't get to meet the infamous woman because she brought her niece or nephew or kid around to give
Nephew,
us
wasn't
the
it? Give us
keys.
the
Yeah,
keys,
she was in
yeah.
the shower, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So we didn't get to meet her, or apparently her husband, which is just as, you know, a bit tapped, I've heard, but
Oh, wow.
Way to make friends.
Yeah, I know.
but yeah, we started off with that, and there wasn't much downstairs, was there?
No, there was the spirit
It was.
box was going off there, all random gibberish.
I
And
think
it
it
did
was
that
radio.
all night.
REM pod was randomly going off on the stairs here and there. Which
Yeah.
was on the camera.
Yeah.
Nothing powerful enough to make the actual lights go off, or it was just the
Not
one.
at that
the
point.
base
It was
thing,
yeah, it was just censoring something. Well, we had balls on the stairs, didn't we?
Yeah, trivia objects.
We had that
the-
little clockwork monkey on the top.
Yeah.
that just stayed where it was basically.
And dominoes on the little banister.
I had my GoPro on there and it didn't move at all.
And we also had the Connect, didn't we, on the stairs? But
yeah, and I was filming out with the GoPros, which you've seen in in the video.
I don't think we got anything on there really, did we?
Nothing.
No,
nothing at all. But yeah, that was the first vigil. Then once we left the equipment going, where did we go next? What was the second one? Was it bedroom? The Osmonds?
Yeah,
bedroom?
that's it. Yeah.
The first bedroom we come to, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, to me, there's nothing really in that bedroom.
No, me and you were sat on the bed, weren't there?
Yeah.
And we heard a knock or a bang.
Yeah.
So I think we both looked at each other, but apart from that, it was pretty quiet in there.
It was just a lot of dust, I think, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't you say we had something in there, but we don't know if it was pipes. We had something in there that you caught.
Yeah, trouble was that combi boiler's
There's
in
a boiler, in the cupboard.
In the cupboard there, so you can't say it 100% is or not.
Basically, it was just a moment. They're like, when they're like that, or something you caught.
Yeah.
But that was the only real time, really. The boiler went off on it because I said we didn't really have the heating on. We just had the gas fire on downstairs, didn't we?
And it went off again then when we were in the bathroom once.
Yeah.
Remember that?
But yeah, to me, that was the room that felt easy.
Yeah.
Nothing at all in there.
Yeah.
Although I will say, guys, wherever you go in that room, it's not stupid. Not in any room you go in the house, isn't it? Something happens in the opposite room, or
Jesus' room is more active, I think.
Which we found out later on. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, even when we were there, the vibe felt different.
Referring to the master bedroom, then we did the initial vigil in there with, again, I can't think of what it was, what equipment we used, just the cameras, I think, and the full spectrum in there. Not a lot happened at first, and we didn't bother with Dian's room, the little kids' room at first. We went back downstairs, didn't we? I think.
Yeah, we did. We had a little break, didn't we?
Yeah.
But, before we went into that room, we were stood in when we went out to the room with the Osmonds, we were stood in the bathroom, weren't we, listening?
We were in the
'cause
landing
we could hear
a lot.
stuff, on the landing.
Yeah.
And that's where something pushed my neck.
Yes.
And I felt something push my neck.
That was it. Yeah. And
I had a bit of a mark on my neck as well. But that's interesting. It seems to be happening quite a lot recently in places. But yeah, from there then we went into the room with the Jesus poster, didn't we?
Yeah. And that's when we got we didn't capture on camera.
I think we got mugged off.
Yeah.
That's what we got. I think because we were swapping. You had it, Kurt, didn't you?
I can confirm. People are saying to me, "You faked that." We didn't fake it. Why?
No.
What's the point in faking it? None of us kicked it because there's a ball. You would feel it move or hear it move.
Yeah.
And it sort of annoyed me because we are legit. So we didn't fake it. No one kicked it. I think we would have owned up. What's the point in just?
Well,
making
exactly.
evidence?
With everyone that moved is on camera. It's just the unlucky fact that at that point we had gone from that ball to another ball that was in the doorway, a larger ball, to because me and Alan thought it was
moving,
like,
but it was
sort of like rotating.
Yeah,
sort
but
of
it
thing.
wasn't. It wasn't.
And then time we'd gone back filming on the other one, like, we were looking for it. It had gone.
We was all from it, but it moved down to by Alan.
Yeah.
Well, he would have had to go over Alan because he was lying, blocking the way.
So I don't know. That just fried my head. That did.
Yeah.
I still can't figure it out to this day. I do look because it's sort of like it's on your mind, isn't it? It's like, how did that ball move and none of us seen it? But like, obviously we can't keep the cameras going all night because it does ache after a
Well,
while.
that's what we'll do different next time, won't we? We'll make sure we've got cameras everywhere and more trigger objects.
We're just going to have to get tripods, I think.
Yeah, there's some cheap tripods.
Yeah, it was at that point as well, guys. With the four of us were in that room, which we didn't hear it at the time. We're going over the evidence. We caught a little girl.
Yeah.
Which is...
I don't think we were in there though, listening to that audio. We weren't in there, was we?
That's when we went downstairs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was left, yes.
And it was the best evidence we've caught so far, I think.
Yeah, even in the Yorkshire accent.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Yeah, that's what it is.
What are you doing here?
It was weird though, and then I've had a lot of people asking me what I think of it, and I think it's legit. Because no one was in that room. I'm sure you can hear us downstairs speaking ever so slightly on
we were down in
some
the
of
kitchen when we having a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And then that was a phenomenal catch on that, and that was only from listening to the audio.
Yeah, we got a little girl downstairs as well, didn't we? Like a little child's voice later on in the night.
The reason it took so long though, guys, to actually edit through, because what was it, 70 gigabyte or
70
megabyte?
gig.
Yeah,
that's a lot, guys.
Three of us got full-time jobs as well, trying to get us
I'm in
together.
uni as well, so
it's been a nightmare. But that place is.
We listened to it was about 12-hour investigation, probably 18, 19 hours to go over.
And it's very tedious, folks. So yeah, we caught a lot.
You've got to have a break really from it.
And it's hard to filter out the rubbish as well. So like when you're viewing the video ones, I would send a clip forward to say, is this dust? And they say, yeah, it's dust, so you can ignore that. But like when I set up the GoPros filming that screen that Alan had,
That was amazing. That was.
That's incredible. Yeah.
and then you get the one orb come out of the clock, come towards my neck, and then double back.
Yeah, one literally comes in through the doorway from the lounge.
and it's like fluttering, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's
Flashing.
that's a room we need to do a lot more in.
That
in
living
next
room,
time. That
which
living-
felt the safest.
which felt warm and homely. Yeah.
Well, John said to me at N and Orb, he said it's the first sign of a
Manifestation.
yeah. That's where he said that flashing was. It N and Orb is the first stage of them manifesting themselves. So
Yeah, but after that little break, we went on to the little kids' room in that's at the back with the
Diane's room.
which I don't know. You just went very funny in there. You did, Lee. You was just
actually, that's late into the night. We did stuff before that because obviously I would have done my visual on my own,
culture,
and you were
Yeah.
downstairs.
true. Yeah.
but in Diane's room, I just felt very tired and drained.
Yeah.
But I felt nothing in it really. It was
No, and Alan did say it may because the priest put a blessing on it when back in the day, so it was a barrier then to Fred and whoever else was in the house, so nothing could pass through. But yeah, that was fine. There were toys in there and stuff, and
That room
what
felt
happened in
good.
Diane's room? I mean, the only creepy thing in there was that picture above the bed with that creepy child.
My low visual, nothing really. One orb at the beginning. That was it.
Yeah, I had this recorder running behind Kurt. Well, it was in there all night running, and caught nothing in the coal bunker. Supposedly one of the most haunted rooms there.
Yeah.
Where I can't think of his name now. Joe had an experience of the Black Monk. Nothing at all. And
So
Lee even had the camera outside, which was quite good for us, filming the coal bunker. So if anything passed in front of it while Kurt was inside,
That's right. You had the camera recorder. You had the camera inside.
yeah.
And I think people go to that house with the wrong expectations. I think they all go there looking for this black monk.
Yeah.
But obviously,
something else, yeah.
Joe could be floating around. Like, we seem to make communication with him quite a lot. I don't know if that's someone just trying to manipulate and be like him or whatever.
Yeah.
But the kids as well, that's in the house. And that's what we'll do different when we go there. Back there next time.
With the kids more.
Well, when we was in the bathroom and all that stuff going on.
That's the room for me. That is.
Yeah, I know.
So we didn't have a camera downstairs, guys, basically, but we was all in the bathroom doing a visual, and we just hear knocking.
It was as soon as we closed that door, bathroom, and the four of us were in that bathroom, and that's where.
To the point we thought someone might have broke in, so we had to. Well, if you watch the episode, we went downstairs, and we didn't actually put it in. But the clock had fallen over, but we didn't notice in the video because it doesn't say in the episode. But that clock fell over at the fireplace.
Yeah,
we noticed
it moved as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Moved down to the right side.
We actually went outside to see if anyone was there. And the only thing that had moved was a clock, but the noises was unreal. We didn't catch them.
It was like some moving house. Furniture being dragged.
Yeah.
I saw I know. Me and Lee got this new wavelength now. We finish each other's sentences off. We
did that at the end of the episode as well to watch it.
Yeah, we're getting quite good now, yeah. But yeah, no, as soon as we were in that room and that door closed, there was a different vibe out. It felt like that was the only safe place in that house, and everything else was going crazy out there.
Yeah.
It was them knocks, the bangs, and it felt like he was going to open that door to something bad.
Yeah.
But of course, we had the Ovilus on.
Yeah, and it came out with some Latin stuff.
Which was, because
religious stuff as well.
Well, all night, when he was saying religious stuff, wasn't it? And then Alan said, "Do you know any Latin?" And we said, "No." And he came up with that word, and we just thought, what does that say? And Googled it, and it was Latin for priest, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah, something to church.
To be honest, experience-wise, or I can't really say I experienced anything until we got home and we reviewed the footage.
Yeah, that was the thing, yeah.
Yeah, it was all like voice audio or downstairs when we weren't there. It was always in a different room.
Smart, isn't it? It is smart.
Yeah, and as Jordan was saying, whatever room you would go into, it would move and go somewhere else. I mean, I went in there with low expectations, which I think is the best thing to do with that place.
Yeah, definitely.
Because of the likes of, MH and Nick Groff have been there. And
there was a lot to do with Nick winning all night.
Yeah. Saying that he's a good actor, and it's quite a funny story about that. Do you want to tell him, Jord?
Yeah, so as we always do, we have a bit of food first, and there's a Chinese literally up the road, and the lady in the Chinese give us all fortune cookies, And obviously my fortune cookie opened after food. I had what was it? Try and be an actor one day or something.
Try acting or something. Yeah.
Try your role at acting or something.
Yeah.
Which was
and the spirit that actually said that Nick Groff was a good actor, so it makes you think that some of the stuff was put on when you was there for the 100 hours.
Try your role at acting, which I've still got in my phone. Didn't really think nothing of it until we got home. But it's I can't wait to go back there, even though a lot of negative stuff happened after it, which I don't know what you want to tell them about.
We'll go on to it after, But all through the night, coming through the spirit box or through the PX, they would say Nick this, Nick that, and odd little things.
Yeah, that PX was great in that bedroom when I walked out there, and I got it's not on camera because he was doing the walkthrough.
Yeah,
clear as day, beard.
It might have been on my GoPro footage, but I was looking instead of listening. Really,
but and as you were saying, most of the stuff was caught in post when we were reviewing it all. Them orbs, the child's voices, may have caught the sound of that living room door open, which I'm getting we didn't have a camera on that.
Oh yeah, my GoPro when I was actually saying that. Sorry guys, just to go back to when we heard all the banging downstairs. We all had our GoPros on. John's went off. Mine was facing the Connect, and mine and yours both heard the banging noise. Remember?
And you heard mine turning off as well for some reason.
Yeah,
yours turning
on
off.
Both GoPros. So that's sort of
there's
like
no reason why it should turn off whatsoever.
And here's the creepy thing was that Jordan's GoPro was looking at the clock.
Yeah, which is the counter facing the clock. Yeah. If I could swear, guys, I know keep it clean. I would. It's not dumb at all, is it?
Ours was totally in sync though, wasn't it? Both our GoPros. It was amazing that we both caught the same thing. None of us facing it though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And the one that was facing it turned off.
Probably some of the best evidence we've caught, but we're still new at it. I know we've only done 3 locations, but it'll be hard to catch another EVP like we did with that girl upstairs.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that sent chills when I heard that. When I was listening to it, it's just nothing, and then just what are you doing here? That's my excitement. That is. It was brilliant.
Yeah, there were things I heard downstairs as well, but they may have been coming from Alan's Alice box he had running and things like that, so I had to discount them. So,
and it's obviously on a roundabout, so you got a discount. Outside noise, but it wasn't a lot.
No,
you do the odd car and stuff, but
nothing major.
Yeah. All right then. So if you want to go on to what happened afterwards, particularly during the 4 crosses and whatever.
All right. Well,
over to you two guys because it affected you two more.
Would you like me to start it, son?
I'll start it off.
Go on, go for it.
We was at the 4 crosses, which is a pub, and we was with Dust Till Dawn events. Rob and Cass was hosting, great hosts. And Rob basically told us to go in 3 different rooms. So, stupidly, I don't think we should have. Me, Lee and Jordan split up and we went with other people. I was in there with 2 random people, but I can remember sitting on the bed and then 15 minutes passed and I blacked out, and Rob had told me to basically, he removed me from the visual, which was quite embarrassing for me, to be honest, but he felt I wasn't safe, and me, him and Jordan were talking, and he basically thought that something had followed us home from East Drive, which after speaking to Cassandra Raven, the only medium I've ever met that I actually believe has a gift, she basically said something had followed Jordan home, and it affected me. But I had my off days after East Drive, guys, like everyone does, but you don't think anything of it. But Jordan just had hell, didn't you, Jordan? If you want.
Yeah, right. Mine goes from here, literally right from the get go. As soon as that day we drove home from East Drive, it had all changed, and I said it shouldn't have, because I should have been, excited vibes. I was having a new car literally 2 days later, and I was feeling good about things, and I said, we got home, after I dropped the lads home, I don't know what time it was home, probably mid-afternoon.
You would have been home about 1 o'clock.
Yeah, grabbed a couple of hours sleep. I said, as soon as I went to sleep straight away, I could see a figure standing at the bottom of my bed. Now, I've seen this figure every night for, how long was the 4 crosses after? About a month later, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Every day near enough for about a month. And I said, even when I close my eyes, you can still see it, and it always it moves forward to you. I don't know if you want to believe it or not, guys, but that's what I could see.
4 crosses was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so that's 2 weeks ago from this now. But yeah, I kept seeing that figure, and everything was just off. Like, I couldn't really concentrate with my work. Just negative vibes, angry. not feeling myself, and I said to the point, like, I thought something was going to happen, to the fact that I wrote down my songs I wanted in my funeral, which is quite a bit stupid now when we look back at it now. But yeah, something was way off. But you know, you power on through it. Just think, yeah, you know. And like the house that I live in is only 7 years old, and I was taking photos on my landing the one day, and I could hear something walking up the stairs and coming around behind me, and I just literally said, you know, like a F off sort of thing, not in my house, and that was it. So off to the Four Crosses that we go.
Well, one of the scariest things for me was before the Four Crosses. Me and he went to that abandoned house, and I'm gonna go out on a limb. Yeah, I'm gonna sound cocky, but I'm quite a good photographer. I know my settings and stuff. And we was in this house, and I just couldn't get anything right, to the point where I said, Jordan, I'm gonna smash this camera up. And at this point, we didn't know why, but I got to the point where I just stopped, and I just did a YouTube video instead of taking photos, and that ain't me. But thank God we booked the Four Crosses, and we was meant to have been there because Cassie was brilliant.
Yeah, and in that house as well, going to the back there taking pictures, coincidence or not, like I said, I've done videos since East Drive on my GoPro, which worked fine, and for some reason my audio in that place is non-existent on the GoPro.
We will
and
put
it's working fine
your
now.
GoPro
as well.
is a bit dodgy though, isn't it? Just for the viewers.
That's where, ever since I softened up, it's fine. Coincidence or not, I don't know, but I've never had a sound issue before on it.
But yeah, thank
but there we go. But yeah, so we was in the Four Crosses. I weren't feeling great either. I was a bit distant, and yeah, so Cassandra, she said, well, as soon as we walked in, she gave me a hug, and she said there's something like negative sort of thing. So she said we'll talk about it later. But yeah, it turns out there was a negative energy attached. I didn't even say to her what I was seeing, like when I was trying to go to sleep, and she explained it down to a T, the exact thing I was seeing. And she said is also I can get a smell off this figure, and the smell of this figure was presenting is the exact smell of the stairs in each drive that me and Alan were smelling, like sort of like a damp, musky, sort of like been out in the rain a long time sort of smell. And yeah, so she'd done the cleansing, and she said it almost went like a whirlwind and just disappeared into the floor back to East Drive, as she said. But like I said, the moment she was doing the cleansing, it was almost if my eyes opened up, like I was awake sort of thing. And yeah, don't ask you why it attached to me, but it did. So it's an experience. Don't recommend it. Not that you can help it. And no, I feel great. Feel on top of the world.
I had a totally different experience, didn't I? Where all the way home I was asleep, wasn't I?
Yeah, pretty much.
And the day after, yeah.
I just felt knackered, to be honest. It just drained me. And Cassie said to me, well, it was an eye opener for me. Where I want to get evidence and stuff, I just let stuff in too much, and there should be a point where you're like, whoa, that's a barrier. And yeah, I just didn't believe in I just didn't believe in the protection stuff. When we go to these public ghost hunts, I just keep my eyes open because I didn't really believe in it.
I just find it crazy how it was attached to me and affecting you as well.
It opened my eyes to it all. It ain't a game, to be honest. None of it's a game.
But I'm very excited to go back there and meet this little character again.
I'm a bit anxious.
Hopefully not attached again.
yeah. Hopefully he doesn't want to drive 5 hours away.
I'm a bit anxious to go back, to be honest, but
no, I'm excited to go back.
Yeah,
I am excited. I got unfinished business at that place.
But yeah, I'm currently taking lessons with Cassie now. I had my first lesson on Wednesday, and I enjoyed it. They've opened my eyes to it all. Because I will say I was a bit arrogant about all this protection stuff. Just didn't believe in it. But until it happens to you, you won't really. So yeah, I don't want to get too serious, but that's it from me. That's the whole experience.
It's definitely got the money's worth anyway.
Yeah, definitely. It was
apparently followed Nick Groff home, which could be believable now because he communicated with it on the spirit box.
Yeah.
So
ghost prepared to travel.
Lee's brilliant, so supposedly he did everything right. So yeah, we need to learn off Lee. His aura's stronger than both of ours.
That's his old age, it is this.
No, I'm the Jedi Master, folks.
Yeah, with old age comes experience, they say.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But no, it was a good episode. I'm looking forward. We've got to get to a point, guys, where we're doing one of these one a month.
It's just money, guys. So we may come up with merchandise or something because we don't open up the Patreon. There's no point. So if we can give something to you, so you can give to us, if that makes sense, then maybe we'll have to just bring out hats or stickers and see how it goes first before we put too much money
or even
into
a
merchandise.
donation page or something like that on PayPal or whatever. If you want to see more investigations, if you have any ideas of where you would like us to go to investigate, let us know.
We do try, guys, but like we said, we all work, we've all got our bills, and unlike these TV shows, all of the money's coming from us, travel, equipment.
Exactly, we share it and do what we can, don't we?
But at least you know with us, we're legit, we ain't gonna BS you. If we go on it with a purely scientific mind.
Disprove it, if anything.
Exactly,
Disprove what other people have done and seen, and if we catch stuff, then job's a good one, really.
But if we come away with a boring episode, then you'll see the boring episode. But the next one we've got, guys, is the return to the Skirrid. So
we're going to make an episode there as well. And it's our third time at the Skirrid. And that's the very first eye-opener for me, that place was. And I'm excited to go back there, because we've 2 investigations was totally 2 different things there. And you had the experience last time.
I did, in the bar.
Yeah, which obviously if they viewed it before.
And the REM pod. That was brilliant. That's the best the REM pod I've ever been.
Yeah, and a little kid, wasn't it?
It's just such a great location, you can have a nice meal before you start, and
it's local.
Relax, it's local.
And a nice breakfast in the morning.
So I think that's the end, is it?
Indeed it is. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, folks, and we'll see you soon.
Keep subscribing.
We'll go live at the Skirrid.
That's we're all off to Scotland now.
On Monday,
48 hours away. We're all off to Scotland.
Edinburgh Vaults.
Can do some stuff up there. But as soon as we get back, we'll. It's only about 2 weeks then, isn't it? To the
end of the month.
3 weeks, 29th, and 29th.
Yeah, so there we go. I didn't even know a month we're in. It's going too fast.
But thanks for the support on the East Drive. It's blown me away. I expected 800 views. That was it for me. I wasn't going to be too thingy, but to check it today and see you at like 1,700 views. That's phenomenal, because not everyone's got YouTube, so you can't expect everyone to subscribe. But
that's true.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Take care, guys. We're looking forward to it.
See you soon. Bye.